Hey guys, this is Dan with Gears and Gadgets. Thanks for tuning in. Back with another video a day until this channel hits 100K, and oh my God, does it seem like it is a zillion miles away. Today is the 30th video. I've posted 30 videos in a row. A video a day until we get to 100K. Today we're gonna go through unboxing, which is quite the experience in and of itself. I don't think that I'm all that happy in my career. The installation of these King coilovers, amazing what these machines can do. And then I go and buy something like this. I always wanted to have an outlet for wrenching. I have not been in the shop one time. My Ford could not say the same thing. Why I went from my Ford back to a GM truck. I went out and did a little spy reconnaissance mission. I really want to have a racing sim in the office here. Fire up the computer. But it is such a cool experience. As of today, this is going to be video number 14. And from what I saw in some other videos, I was actually interested in the unboxing. General Motors just issued a recall on 721,000 trucks. We're gonna just speak super candidly about why I'm pissed off. I was frustrated because I did not think that a gauge would ever be outdated. This is why I absolutely love this thing. I like the garage to be clean. Every tool should have its own spot. Chalking today up to a bit of a failure. I went down a whole rabbit hole chasing a problem that didn't even exist. I just got off the phone with Banks. Do you think for 400 bucks that a 3D printed part is okay? This is our first off-road shakedown of this setup.
You need to keep feeding me videos, fat human boy.
Sorry, that was my boss. He couldn't believe that I didn't mention Forescan in the list of things that Ford gets right over GM. We're good to mount this bad boy back up on the bike. It's been 3.5 months since I was let go from my full-time job. But I have learned a lot about being a YouTuber in this last 30 days. Now, I've been doing this for years. This is not new to me by no means, but the daily thing absolutely is. I've always made this channel about just things that I enjoy. Side by side sitting here, some electric bikes, my Harley in the back there, which I said I was gonna take out yesterday, it's going out today. When I started a YouTube channel, I actually had no idea why, what. There was like, I just knew that I should. And it started out where I was going to be reviewing like tech gadgets, things like that. But I kind of quickly realized that like, I don't know, cameras and stuff, it didn't feel like there was actually like anything to it. It's just like, this doesn't have any emotion. It's just a piece of equipment. Now, I still do love tech, and I will talk about tech on the channel, but I pivoted to Gears and Gadgets. You see I've got the side-by-side here, some electric bikes, my Harley Davidson behind me, the truck in the driveway. And this channel is kind of all over the place, but it's like that with intention, because in my opinion, I watch a lot of YouTube as much as I create it. And I've always found the YouTubers who are talking about things that they love, no matter what that is, more entertaining than them like trying so hard to stick with a niche because they feared the algorithm. And I never wanted to do that, so I don't. And I know that this channel suffers because of it. I know that when I bought my 2018 Harley Davidson, a bunch of people came over because of the motorcycle content. And then when I started posting truck videos, a bunch of those people bailed. Truck people came along. Then when I post a side-by-side video, some people are like, oh, I'm here for only trucks. So I feel like I'm always swapping audiences, but what I'm gaining out of that slow traction is viewers that are here because of who I am as a person and sharing interests, maybe not in a camera that I'm gonna talk about, but what I have to say about it. And that is the only way to do YouTube, in my opinion. And that's kind of what I've been doing here. So again, I've been doing this for many years, but this is the first real shot that I've taken at like, you know what? This is my full-time job, and I'm gonna treat it like that. When I was let go from my job, 3.5 months ago now, it took me, I said this yesterday, about 2.5 months for me to just kind of like get my bearings straight. Just kind of thought to myself like, why am I not just doing a video a day? How hard can it be? So I get asked questions frequently about, are you gonna run out of things to talk about? And no, I don't think that can happen. Ask yourself, what do you do for your daily routine? if you go to work and you have a full-time job and that's all you do and you're stuck in this miserable grind, you're probably thinking to yourself, like, I don't have anything interesting to share with anybody. But think about it. Like, there's something you do every single day that's probably worthy of a 10-minute video that you could put out for the world to see. And that's kind of been what I've challenged myself to do in this past 30 days. So what I've learned is I spent so much time on idea creation, thinking like, what should I do a video on? How should I shoot it? What should be the camera angles? I've got lights here. I actually haven't shot with lights in forever, but I would get hung up on like that, those kinds of details. Then nothing would get made. And I have this board in my office that just has ideas on it. And I found those ideas started to stack up and stack up. The stuff in the garage started to stack up. So in the last 30 days, what has happened is things like the bike. I had that tire that I needed to change in the garage for months. But if that becomes a video for the day, now I'm getting shit done. And that's really how I started to like look at this video a day thing, is like, man, I'm getting a ton of stuff accomplished. Now, on the flip side of that, I'm getting a lot accomplished, but to have to edit it into a video every day is like another complexity to it. But who am I to complain? I mean, guys, you who are watching this channel have a full-time job, most likely. You go to work every single day and you do a thing for 8 to 12 hours a day, depending on who you are, busting your hump. And I'm like sitting here going like, oh, so I gotta film in the garage all day and then edit a video. It doesn't feel like real work. It's work. It takes hours and hours and hours. Even these videos that I'm doing now, where I just come in the garage, sit down, yammer at the camera, and then edit it into a video. This is gonna take me probably a good 3 to 4 hours of filming, sitting down, editing, publishing, creating a thumbnail, putting a description, keywords to the video. Like, there is a whole back end to this that you guys don't see and shouldn't see as viewers. Who cares? But it's still, it's like I said, it's a lot of work. But as like a full-time job thing, it ain't that bad. And the question becomes like, will you ever run out of content? The answer is no. I have so many interests. The question really becomes, will you guys watch it? I can make a video about stuff every day. I've got opinions, I've got things to wrench on, I've got things to enjoy. I am absolutely blessed to have a press loaner razor here. I reached out to Polaris and had considered doing a slingshot and just going coast to coast on a slingshot, filming that adventure. We got the electric bikes here. I have updates to make on my Indian EFTR that I bought forever ago. I have so much in this brain of mine to share that no, I won't run out of content. Will you guys watch it? Will anybody care? That's, who knows? I just learned in this last 30 days that like, just start making videos. Just make the dang videos. And eventually your people will find you. And that's really what this whole social media space is about. Don't make videos to appease an algorithm. Don't make videos because you feel pressure. Make videos because you love the videos. And again, your people, they'll find you. And if they don't, you're staying true to yourself, and that's all that matters. I'm all in. I've invested into this YouTube channel to the point where I don't really know how much more I can invest aside from buying new stuff to talk about. But in terms of like the back end, this channel, it's pretty well taken care of. I'm stoked about the future. So kind of long-winded there. I am going to rig this bad boy up to the bike and go do a bit of a ride. I gotta get that bike out anyways and start putting some miles on it and doing some more riding, which is also gonna be sometime more stuff in the future with that as well. So with that said, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Without you guys, none of this stuff is possible. Like, I give myself a lot of credit for the work that's gone into this channel, but without the viewers of the channel, I don't have any of this stuff. So I just thank you guys. So if this is your first time tuning in, please hit that subscribe button down below. Likes go a long way to help support the channel. I will see you guys tomorrow. This has been quite the trip.